We love fashion and we have tons of clothes. We keep buying more clothes, but somehow in the morning, it always feels like the end of the world to put an outfit together that we feel truly cool and confident in. And that is why I'm convinced that we do not need more clothes. If someone from an outside perspective would dive into our closet, someone with a style that we love, they would probably be able to make a lot of cool outfits with things you've never even imagined pairing together. So what if that was an actual real possibility? Today we are trying a new approach from what I usually do in this channel. We're going to be building outfits in real time while you observe all the thought processes so that you can copy that. But we're playing this game in hardcore level. I'm not going to be making outfits with my clothes. That'd be too easy. I'm building outfits with your guys' closets. I asked you guys to create an account on a styling app called Index where you can digitalize your closet, and now I have access to it and I'm gonna wander around, sneak around, put some stuff together. So the ultimate challenge is, can I create great outfits with the clothes you own without knowing anything about you and without being able to add anything new to your closet? Okay, I'm so excited. The first person we're going to be styling is Reese. It says, I love your style and your content, so this sounds amazing. If I get the chance to be styled by you, I'd appreciate your unique and distinct take on my wardrobe and open up new combinations that I don't see myself. Her two occasions are work parties, casual gatherings with the creative industry, and performance. I'm a singer with a guitar on stage. Oh my god, that's so cool. I'm a very casual dresser, but I want to feel more elevated and special, but still eye-catching and fun. P.S. The new hair is so cute and fun. Thank you. I went through a little hair crisis after I got this cut, but I think now I've learned how I like to style it and I've just been curling it. Anyways, let's open up Index. This video is not sponsored, by the way. Oh, Reese already has such great outfits. Oh my god, this is exciting. So I'm picking this shirt, which I just really like off the bat, and I'm thinking about an outfit for a performance of her. Now, I'm imagining that with this cool wardrobe, she wants to be funky on stage. I mean, what she said is she wants to feel more elevated, more special, but I think we can still be funky. And then something I've been liking to do, which is the complete opposite of what I used to do, is picking another item from a color that's similar, but not exactly the same as any of the colors in the shirt. So I picked these shorts because I really like the pattern. I like how funky it is to have a patterned bottom with a graphic tee. The orange of the shorts sort of matches the brown of the shirt. And then I saw this cardigan, which could be paired on top depending on how cold it is. And I picked this bag initially, but then I saw this blue one. And a color combination I've been loving recently is brown with baby blue. I've seen these duvet sets for beds. This is so random. So cute. I think these hair clips are super cute and can make the more oversized boyish outfit look a little bit more feminine. I'm actually gonna choose the bow. Oh my god, imagine these socks here. This would look cool. If you want to wear these socks, Reese, you can, but I'm not gonna put them here because I feel like they might scare you. I don't know how much out there you're willing to go. Okay, and these ones are cute. I feel like depending on if you want to be more vintagey or more modern, these Adidas would also look super cute and sort of match the bag. But I'm gonna go with the leather ones because they're more rock cool. Oh, these bows would actually match the bag better. You have so many accessories. This is crazy. Oh my god, this green is sort of similar to this apple's green. This is cute. I hope you like it. The notes part is where I can just explain a little bit of the outfit, what its intention is, how I picture it in my head. So let's do that. Okay, now let's do an outfit for a work party. She mentioned creative industry, casual gatherings, so I'm guessing she doesn't need to be too formal. Okay, so here's the note that I wrote her. I just mentioned how one of my go-to favorite outfit formulas is pairing a feminine piece with a very masculine piece. So here we have the sports jersey with the skirt. I love how the blue of the back ties in with the blue of the skirt as well. And I also told her that I'm not sure if these shoes have heels in them or not, but if she wants to step it up a little, she can add some pumps from Kitten Heels. Okay, this might be the last outfit I do for her. I saw a top here that I really liked that I think would make a great outfit, especially because most of her wardrobe feels, yeah, this top right here, feels very like vintagey. So I'm curious to pair, oh my god, let's add these socks here just in case. I'm curious to see how this like super modern looking top can be paired with some of the more vintage pieces and give it that like eclectic look of I can do fresh and modern, but I can also do vintage and grandma. I love the fit of this t-shirt. This is so random because it's a basic t-shirt, but the actual shape of it, this is what I look for in a t-shirt, just so you know, no one asked. This could be an option, though I was looking to make it a bit more fancy. Her back collection, I'm sorry. Oh my god, pairing a summer top with a winter hat, I feel like that might be too out there. That would be super fun. I just love pairing pieces together that don't conventionally go together, and it's not even for like the rebellious aspect of it. I just think it adds so much interest to the outfit because it's basically just creating contrast. I'm sorry, I just dumped a bunch of items in here because I wanted to explain it to you, but I don't want it to take super long. So I love any of these bottoms. These pants seem more like something she would wear, and then I figured that if she wore the jorts, she could use these long socks with them. So let's like create these two options. I guess if she has the hat, the hair clips won't be seen. Do we pick the clips or the hat? Well, she did mention performances and parties, and usually people don't wear hats indoors. Oh, we need shoes. How about this? Oh my god, these Crocs, are you kidding me? Let's write the notes. Also, before we dive into the next outfit, I thought I would just talk about Index. Index is not sponsoring this video. This is not a sponsored integration, but I will, after this video, be offering my styling services on there. So I thought I would just catch you up on that in case you're interested. I love their mission. Their mission is just to make shopping your own closet super easy. Again, I feel like most of us don't need more clothes. We just need to look at what we have from a fresh set of eyes, because we associate all our clothes to different stages of our lives or the outfits we already put together with them, and then sometimes we just get stuck in our old ways. If you create a profile on there, you can then digitalize your closet. So basically take photos of your items or upload photos from like the stores that sell it if they're still available, and then they will automatically remove the background from the photos. They've got calendars, so you can like, if you want, pick outfits for specific days, or if you're going to travel, you could like plan your outfits on there. Something very fun if you don't want to hire a stylist is you can also just share your closet with your friends, and then you can put outfits together and you can all get inspiration from each other, because besides digitalizing the closet, you can also just montage your own outfits on there super easily via their app. And then of course there's the styling part of it, where you can hire from a list of stylists, now including me, that can create a lookbook of 10 outfits. You respond to a quick quiz so that we know what you're looking for. You can ask me to recommend things that you should buy that are missing in your closet, but that's optional. If you don't want to buy nothing new, that's also okay. And then if you get Index Plus, and I'm just saying this because I honestly, this idea is so good. I wish I came up with it myself. If you have the pro version, you can get access to a bunch of analytics. So if you buy something for 10 bucks today, at the end of the year, you can see how many times you wore it, what was the cost per wear. So if you want to hire me as your stylist, you can click the link below. I made a deal with them where the first 10 people to hire me as a stylist will only pay $150 per lookbook, which includes 10 outfits. And then the next people after that will pay $190. So if you are sure you want me to style you, you better be quick so that you get those $40 off. I know digitalizing your closet might seem like a daunting thing to do. You can start small. You can only digitalize like 20 pieces and then go from there. It doesn't have to be like a super huge task from the get-go. And you can also use my code MYZINE to get $10 off additionally your styling services that you purchase. Back into the styling. Okay, Reese, I think I'm addicted to her closet. Can't stop putting outfits together. I'm picking this shirt because again, I think it's the perfect basic, and people underestimate how a good basic can also make for a very good maximalist outfit. I feel like Reese's style is super maximalist, but that doesn't mean that she has to not pay attention to her most basic pieces. I love this shirt, and I imagine it over the t-shirt with just like the top bottom buttoned. And then this hat is so funky, so cool. So it will immediately add a bunch of bright colors to the whole fit. This skirt, I love how it ties with the navy of the shirt, and then we can be super all out there for the accessories because the base has like more fall neutral colors. If you want to go all out, let us green back. So I'm gonna keep these two bag options. Picked these knittens, but I feel like they might be a bit too much with the hat. I feel like if it's a performance and she wants to be more like cool, she could wear the New Balance. I love the colorway of these sneakers. If it's the work party and she wants, you know, to be a little more girly, cute, fancy, she could do the silver shoes. So I'm gonna write my little notes. And I think we've got another outfit here. Again, I think the contrast of the base colors with the very all out there colors of the accessories, bag and hat is a great way to like be super fun, but also have a little more serious tone underneath. Honestly, if you relate to Reese's style, I think she would be a great person to follow on Index because she has so many outfits put together. I could also show you things that you might be missing in your closet if, again, you relate to this style. And now we're gonna move on to Nal, not sure how to pronounce her name. She said, I love Index, my style is changing and I wanna make the most out of the clothes I already own. I would love help to style cooler outfits, so let's get into it. Right off the bat, what's super interesting to me looking at both her items and her outfits is that she does love color and patterns, but she has a lot more classy, fancier pieces. The fabrics and the silhouettes are more like straight, modern, but within those classic silhouettes, she does like to do funky combinations. Let's start building an outfit. She already has a lot of outfits with this top, so even though I like it, I might stay out of it for now. I love the skirt. Oh my god, this shirt is so cute. I could add this red sock, but actually, I think I'm gonna keep it more casual with the gray ones. I'm just in a big gray sock kick for some reason. Oh, this scrunchie really matches the vibe of the shirt. I feel like this beret could be cute. Like imagine this beret with like a low ponytail with this. I actually really like this jacket. Honestly, I'm not gonna do this, but I'd love to see a Birkenstock with the sock, but I think that would be going too far. Do I pick these flats or the loafers? I think I'm gonna pick flats. So I'm just gonna drag like a few pieces that I love here and then I can select them later. Okay, so I just had an idea of something that I don't think she's done. But what I did is I picked up this beautiful polka dot dress. And since this top is not spaghetti strap, you could put it on top and you wouldn't even know if this dress is a skirt or a dress. So it could highlight the versatility of the dress itself. And then if it's colder, she could, instead of the top, put the sweater. I feel like the sweater looks so fuzzy because we're already pairing two patterns. The jacket has a sort of pattern, the dress has a pattern, and I wasn't sure if that was like enough maximalism for the whole outfit. I gave her two back options and I told her that this is a great outfit for when you're doing multiple things in a day. So if you want to go to work and it's hotter outside, but then you have a dinner and it's colder, so you can put the sweater on top. Or the opposite, she's going out at night, she wants a cuter top, but she wants to dress it down for work. So I think that was a good outfit. Okay, I just picked some pieces here that I like, and I'm gonna suggest something, but I'm not sure if it's too out there for her or if it in reality fits well. So we'll see. I really like the puffiness of these sleeves, and I really like the cut and the texture of these pants. So we're gonna do that, and then we're gonna do this jacket on top. Now, this top, I really like the stripes and the colors, and depending on if the puff sleeves are very puffy from like the armpit, or if it's just here and then here it's a normal armpit, she could layer this top on top of the shirt. So that's what I'm gonna suggest to her. I'm a little bit scared that this is too much because I want to build outfits that are still within the person's styling comfort zone. But if she doesn't like it, she can just wear it without the top. And I was trying to see if I could add a little bit more accessories, maybe a bangle here. And for shoes, yeah, let's do the loafers because then you can see the sock depending on the length of the jeans, but still. Okay, last but not least, I saw this vest that has a very pretty embroidered pattern on top. So it's gonna be another layering outfit. I hope she likes it. So I'm gonna try and select a few tops that could go underneath it, just because I feel like vests are very easy to layer with. I feel like I would pair it with something either white or colorful. It probably can't fit underneath these thick sweaters. No, I don't like these patterns together. This could be cute. Could be underneath a white t-shirt as well. I can always give her two options. It could go underneath this one, but I'm not sure how like the ruffly bottom would look. So since we went not super safe with the last outfit. I'm gonna go safer with this one. We're gonna give her the 2 t-shirt options, and now let's look for bottoms. I like these jeans. I like how the darker, less saturated colors of the embroidery matches this darker wash. I think people forget that most times when we're getting dresses, that all you need is to like it. Get very good at understanding what you like. Like, all outfits are going to be loved and hated and not liked by everyone, so it doesn't really matter what other people think. I know this is super cliche, but it's true. Ooh, she could wear this with this underneath. That would also look cute. Oh, this bag here looks nice too. Okay, now I'm gonna pick shoes. I'm gonna write a note, and I think we're good. Okay, moving on, we have Sophia. She said, hi, I just joined the app. My closet is extremely limited, so it would be fun to see what you can do. And I thought it would be nice, since we already dealt with like 2 closets that had a lot of options, to go for someone that has a very like limited capsule wardrobe-y. She listed 30 items. I feel like her colors are very well curated. We have a lot of greens, blacks, browns. I really like these flats. So let's go and choose them. I like the fit of these jeans. I like this basic white tee. And then, so let's do this black outfit. I think this is cute. I told her in my notes that something easy she could invest in would be some good pairs of socks that she likes. I feel like when people talk about buying socks to spice outfits, they instantly think of like patterns, super extroverted, maximalist socks. It doesn't have to be that. It could be wool gray socks, striped ones that have very like muted colors, but it always adds like a pop of interest. Now let's pair maybe this top. This is literally my favorite piece that she has in her closet. I love the funnel neck, is very trendy right now, but I love the color and the fit of it. Maybe add some contrast by adding a light pair of bottoms. I really like these sneakers. I'm trying to see if I can like layer anything interesting. I feel like she could layer this top underneath the other one, but oh, actually, I just saw something we could layer with. We can layer this with this. Do we like it or do we not? Actually, I'd rather layer it with this one because I don't really like the turtleneck. Maybe let's do some darker pants then. Do we like the sneakers with the more girly top, or do we want to do, let's do these flats. Yeah, because then they're like more girly, and I like, but maybe she won't like the flats because these pants are very like lounge-weary. Oh, perfect. Either of these would look very good. I'm gonna do these. Again, I was trying to see how I could layer, because I feel like the non-layering outfits she can more easily do by herself. And there was a trend last year that I feel like is going to continue. That was like wearing a white t-shirt underneath your sweater, and then you tucked a little bit of the sweater with like a safety pin, and you could see the white t-shirt peeking out of the sweatshirt. I think she could do that here. So I'm going to explain it in the notes. And then since I hadn't added the red flats to any of the outfits, I thought it was a nice pop of color. And then she can basically use this trick for any of her sweaters and build outfits with a little bit more of a funkiness detail to it. So the next person that asked us to style them is Lauren, and she says that she recently thrifted this top that really looks like a lettuce top. It's sleeveless, it's green, and she'd love ideas for styling it. So the first outfit I'm gonna do is with that top for sure. I'm gonna select this skirt right off the bat because I really like the colors and the vertical stripes. I feel like I can add a very like elongated silhouette to it. And then let's just add this shirt because I also like it in case I want to wear it. This cat purse. Oh, here is the lettuce top. Okay, let's just remove the other top and use this one. This collar might actually work here. I feel like the contrast of the white with the green might be a thing. From the outfits that she's already built, I saw that she has a very maximalist style, and all her pieces are so cool and so her that it makes it so much easier to build outfits, because whatever you pair, there's always going to be a flair and personality to it. So I'm going to give her the option to add the color or not. She seems to already have a pretty good notion of what she likes and what she doesn't. So I feel like I can delegate a few decisions to her. And then why not add strawberry earrings? She has so many things strawberry themed. I love it. I like the pink boots here. Some people don't like when the skirts are very long and then the boots are tall and you can't see any skin. I would say, depending on the outfit, sometimes I don't like it as well. but I feel like the pointy toe of the cowboy boot with the brown leather of the cat bag could add a nice vintagey flair to this. I feel like these street items, it's funny because they're all listed right next to each other. I'm just gonna add them here and then we can see if we actually want to style them or not. This might be too much of a Christmas-esque. Some people really associate green and red to that, but I'm gonna add the skirt. I'm not sure if she likes skirts on top of pants. I'm gonna add these tights that are the exact same color of the skirt, or at least they seem to be. And then they can like peek if we have an open toe shoe or something. I like these beaded necklaces. You're tiny enough not to make the outfit super maximalist because we already have a lot of colors and items going on. And I like these flats. I'm just overthinking it. So I'm gonna leave this orange option as well, and then she can decide depending on if she wants more casual. I really like these pants. It's hard to tell what can be layered and what cannot be layered, but I feel like if the lettuce top could go on top of this shirt, it would actually be super fun. So I'm gonna give her that as an option, but I'm gonna make sure that if that doesn't work, the outfit has enough to it that it can be still super maximalist and cool even without this pattern underneath the lettuce top. Here are other options of things to layer underneath that I think would look super good. And then if you add just like a patterned skirt, you're good to go. And last but not least, we've got Karen. Karen just said, I hope you make a few of these videos and it can style me. Okay, if we look at Karen's style, we can see that she likes oversized stuff. She likes to layer. She doesn't have a lot of patterns on patterns, but she does like patterns overall. Her color palette is more like muted, sometimes has a pop of color, but not always. Flowy things, girly touches. I feel like a little Y2K. Let's get into it. I feel like these are capris. I like the stripes. I'm just gonna add this basic tank top and then we can switch it for something cooler or leave it like this. This scarf, I feel like the pattern of the scarf with the pattern of the capris could go well, depending on, again, if she likes to mix patterns or not. These Solomons, I love the pinkish purplish tone. The capris are gonna leave a lot of leg left, like showing. And then you have like a big sock and a sneaker. I like this bangle, I like these sunglasses. I feel like if you add the bangle and the sunglasses, you're styling it up. At the same time, the sneakers dress it down, so it gives that little contrast that I talk about that I really like. And then maybe a cap to finish it off. I feel like a cap with sunglasses just screams so cool. So let's leave my notes. Now for the second outfit, I saw this shirt that I love. I love the colorway, I love the stripes. So I'm just gonna try and pair it together, maybe do a red theme or a green theme to pick on the colors of the top. I absolutely adore this bag. Oh, she has so many cute accessories. Maybe this flower. I feel like, I'm not sure, but I think this is a flower meant to put on your hair. I like this turquoise color with the green. I'm just trying to make it as colorful while still maintaining her overall aesthetic that is pretty much like fall muted colors. Maybe to simplify, we can add a pair of jeans because I feel like the back and the top are already a lot. Oh, this green jacket is great. Okay, and then some heeled loafers just to make it a tad more feminine and elevated. Because I feel like if we add sneakers, a tank top and jeans is going to be very basic. So by adding the heeled loafer, we make it cooler. Oh, love this large sleeve top. This striped top is also very nice. This skirt is cute. These capris are cute. I'm just very much into striped capris, if you can tell. Oh, I love this necklace. Okay, let's remove this t-shirt. I feel like it's not fitting the vibe. Maybe this is like two separate outfits. It might be too much to pair two stripes together, but I'm gonna take the risk, and then I'm just gonna tell her that if she wants to pair it with another more simple top, she can. Love these earrings, and now I'd like to have a colorful bag. I don't love pairing black bags with all colorful outfits. I think that's all. I don't even know how many outfits we've put together. More than 15 outfits, I would guess. So again, if you're interested in checking out my styling services and getting me onto your closets to style outfits for you, you can go onto the links in my description box. I love you guys, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye.